bring it up. Hold on, he's tall, y'all.
Yeah, you were sleeping.
All right, hey y'all. So we are outside with Sheree, aka the Punisher. Now he testified in this case, and he is there inside listening to how this is going down. What do you predict the sentence is going to be, or what are you like? What are you seeking like a certain thing?
So, man, when I first got down here, I was certain that he was going to get 5 years or something like that based on what the judge is saying. And the judge is still kind of saying he doesn't really care what else is said. He's doing it based on his own stuff. But I was just inside, and I have to say the defense in terms of precedents, like they have to pull up cases that happened before and talk about the time people got. And the cases they presented based on the prosecution is he really should get time served. He really should get time served. The fact that he didn't make any money, almost everybody that the prosecution used, there were people who this was their second time. One guy got out of jail and they got large amounts of time, 60 months or more, like they're asking. But everybody who was like a first offense, there was no money involved, and these type of things, they were getting like 12 months. So it's really on the judge. The judge would have to almost do something overreaching as far as just I'm going to give you what I want to give you and not follow the precedents of other cases for him to get more than time served. But it seemed like the judge is leaning towards doing that, like making an example out of him.
Yeah, he seems like he wants to go closer to what the prosecution is seeking because they're using mainly the violence and how they conceded to it. I want to talk to you a little bit. You wrote a book and you have it in your hand right now. Do you want to tell the people a little bit about it?
Yeah, definitely. So, listen, it's a shameful thing. As I started to age, men, women, y'all know this, right? We start developing sexual issues, mainly forms of erectile dysfunction. So me and my line of work, that was not something I could deal with. So I went on this serious path to try to cure it and get everything back to normal, and thank God I did. But I didn't realize how the mental aspect of it was a huge thing that I went through. It changed my life. It gave me forms of depression. I started to feel emasculated, not like myself. And the big part of how it affects men mentally and in relationships are something that's not being spoke about. So I tried to write the book I would have needed, and I did it based on my life story. So it's real funny stories about my life that's relatable to the struggles men and couples go through with sexual issues and how it divides things. And it's really been doing great, man. The silver lining in being in this trial is people are supporting the book. I'm getting all positive um, responses, and it's called In Search of Freezer Meat, and I guarantee you.
What's the name again? We gotta hear the name again.
It's called In Search of Freezer Meat, and remember, I'm talking about erectile dysfunction, and freezer meat's pretty hard. So, men are searching for the freezer meat. So it's a play on the title. I want to pick a name. You hear it once, you'll remember. But definitely, if you want to hear some real entertaining stories about my life correlated with some real positive self-help for men, it's a great book to pick up. And there's an audio book that I narrated myself, and I guarantee you'll be happy with it.
Okay.